So I don't know if a lot of you have seen my shop and where I do the work on these cars. So I wanted to just give you a walkthrough. This is the main shop, and then I have a small two-car garage where I do some like finishing work. I got stuff all over my face. So here's the back door to my shop. It's out here by the blueberry tree, or blueberry bush, whatever you call that. But here's the wagon. This is done. There's some just spare interior parts for other cars. There's the compressor and the engine lift. Over here is that's kind of the wash tank table. There's the wash tank, and I store parts that have been cleaned on that table, and that's next to the grinding wheel and vise. And over here there's just various tools and equipment that I keep there. Grinders, Dremel tools, air hammers, tap and die kit, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of use the framing of the shop to store things. Over here, here's the E300 race car. Here's all the race car parts. Here's the engine that's going to go in it. Yeah, there's Alexa. I wasn't talking to you, Alexa.
Thanks for the feedback.
Okay. This is a car I'm working on right now, just doing some deep cleaning. This is a low mileage, 63,000 mile 300 SD 1984. I just have the bumper off there, and I'm getting into where I can clean really good on the vehicle. I like to have them spotless when I'm done with them. Up here's 82 300 SD, and you know, just getting 40 years of grime and grease off the bottom of the car. You can see I have some purple power there. But this lift allows me to do quick oil changes, and this is, you know, more involved suspension work. And then I can of course park a car underneath here. Over here we have our shop press. This is you know, where I do a lot of suspension bushings and control arm work. Over here is the welder at both ends of the shop. Down there behind the blue cover on that engine, I have 220 outlets. I have double 220 outlets. So the welder's down here. Let's see, over here there's the main toolkit. Doesn't need to be very big, it's got everything I need in it. Bunch of extra control arms, but here's all tools for you know, oil change, dropping transmissions. This is a parts table I keep in between the cars where I can store parts. And there's some various jacks to hold up areas of the car if I'm doing suspension work. Over here on this side, there's where I store all kinds of paint and rust protection. Over here, I always store glues, burners here, brake fluid. Here's the main bench where I kind of do, you can see I have some injector lines on here now. So I kind of do intricate work here. Here's a rolling cart where I store all my tools. Here's where I do a little bit bigger jobs. Alexa, volume 5. And here's the drill press. So any parts I'm working on the drill press I can have on the workbench. Here I'm rebuilding some brakes. And here's some parts I'm going to put in the E300 race car. And back here I store some ramps. But yeah, everything to fully restore cars is in this shop. And that's kind of the tour around it. So I know a lot of you guys have been subscribing to my channel for years, and I just wanted to show you where I do the work. This is a beautiful E300. I think a guy's coming to pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, this shop isn't big, man. It's a 30 by 40. There's a parts car out there. And I think it's 14-foot high ceilings. That's the perfect height to get cars way up in the air. And anyway, there's the transport for where I go pick up vehicles. Here's a cool job I'm doing back here. I actually found this exhaust in Atlanta in a junkyard, and it was incredible condition. This is a 300 SD exhaust. It was not rusted out, and it was in great condition, and I just refinished it. I cleaned it up with some brake cleaner and aluminum paint, and here's the original mufflers or resonators. Here's the original muffler. God, and it was just such good shape, and it looks great after just throwing some, I did some high temp header paint on there, and that looks really beautiful now. It's gonna make it last. First I sand them down real good to get any surface rust off, and that's gonna go great on one of these restorations. But anyway, guys, there's the shop. There's a couple of cars we're selling, you know, more modern cars. But yeah, there's all the vintage cars I'm working on. And then up in the house, I have a couple of more in the house garage there where I can do some, you know, I've got overhead lights in there and a workbench in there. That's where I do, you know, injector rebuilding or stuff like that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I picked up a ton of followers this year. I think it was from the 617 rebuild videos. Really got a lot of interest in the channel. So anyway, I'll be posting videos of all these cars as I go through them, and hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.